Welcome, Dub Nation and NBA fans everywhere. We're back with a major rumor that's making waves around the league. The Golden State Warriors and the Sacramento Kings are once again in the trade rumor spotlight, and this time, the talks are about none other than Jonathan Kuminga. The buzz? The Kings are reportedly interested in acquiring Kuminga in a deal that could send Malik Monk and a top 10 protected 2030 first-round pick to Golden State. We'll break down the full trade framework, look at why Sacramento is pushing for Kuminga, explore how this could reshape the Warriors roster, and dig into whether this move makes sense for a team balancing win-now urgency with long-term potential. Grab your coffee, grab your jersey, and let's dive in. Detailed narration of the reported trade, Kuminga for Monk plus protected 2030 pick. Context: how similar talks surfaced last season but cooled off. Recap of key insider reports without naming one journalist repeatedly. Focus on league sources and front office chatter. When you hear a rumor like this, the first question is, how real is it? Well, multiple credible league insiders have now confirmed that conversations have taken place, and the inclusion of a 2030 pick, that's not something that gets thrown around lightly. Stat overlay: Kuminga 2023-24 averages, 13.2 ppg, 4.8 rpg, 1.5 apg in 24 minutes. Why the Kings want Kuminga. Description of Sacramento's current roster needs: wing defense, size, and transition athleticism. The Kings are a playoff-caliber team, but they've been looking for a versatile forward who can guard multiple positions and run the floor with De'Aaron Fox. Kuminga checks those boxes. Clips of Fox to Kuminga hypothetical fast breaks, edited highlights. Stat comparison: Kuminga's defensive field goal percentage versus league average. Commentary on the Sabonis fit, high IQ passing big plus athletic finisher. Kuminga's rookie scale contract status, estimated extension numbers. Discussion on Steve Kerr's inconsistent usage of Kuminga and whether it slowed his development. From Golden State's side, the appeal of Monk is clear: instant offense, spacing for Curry, and the ability to create his own shot. Monk averaged 15.4 points last season with 35% from deep, that's real production. Chart comparing Monk's stats to Warriors' current bench guards. Risks: losing a young two-way player for a veteran scorer in a contract year. Explanation of top 10 protected picks. A 2030 pick sounds far away, and it is. That's 7 seasons from now, meaning the roster situations for both teams could be completely different. Examples of past trades where far future picks became very valuable, e.g., Nets Celtics 2013. Reading a mix of hypothetical fan comments. Kuminga is untouchable, don't trade him. Monk would be perfect for Curry's timeline. 2030. That's too far to matter. Live poll results overlay: keep Kuminga, 58%, versus make the trade, 42%. Fun meme references, described for audio listeners. Updated depth chart with Monk in the lineup. Matchup talk: against Denver, losing Kuminga's length could hurt on defense, but Monk's shot-making might be the difference in a Game 6 at Chase Center. Play-in and seeding scenarios based on trade versus no trade. Storytelling: big trades the Warriors nearly made in the last decade and what happened instead. Lesson: sometimes patience pays off, sometimes windows close fast. Recap of pros and cons. If the Warriors believe Monk plus that future pick gives them a better shot at a title in the next 2 years, maybe they go for it. If they think Kuminga's ceiling is higher than Monk's current production, they wait. The decision will say a lot about how they see the Curry window. No matter how this shakes out, one thing's for sure: the trade deadline just got a lot more interesting for the Golden State Warriors. Stay tuned for more breakdowns, game analysis, and the latest rumors as they happen. Shake-up in the front office, an off-season that feels a little too quiet, a blockbuster trade rumor involving LeBron James of all people, and some intense contract drama with Jonathan Kuminga. Buckle up, because we're going deep on all of it. Lacob courtside, alongside Joe Lacob. Kicking things off with a leadership change that caught a lot of people by surprise, Kent Lacob, son of team owner Joe Lacob, is officially stepping away from his role in the Warriors basketball operations department. Now, Kent wasn't just the owner's son who got a desk job. He'd been in the organization for a full decade, starting in player development and working his way into a vice president role. He had a big hand in scouting, analytics, and long-term player growth. In his exit statement, Kent said he's ready for a new challenge, but didn't give details on whether that means another NBA team, a completely different industry, or something else entirely. For the Warriors, this could mean a restructuring behind the scenes, and in a league where front office vision often shapes championship windows, this is something to watch closely. Kuminga, Looney, past signings. Next up, let's talk about the off-season so far, or rather, the lack of it. For a franchise that's been to multiple finals and is looking to maximize what's left of Steph Curry's prime years, this summer has been unusually quiet. No blockbuster trades. No splashy free agent signings. Instead, it's been mostly small roster maintenance moves. There's still chatter that the Warriors could bring in veterans like Al Horford or DeAnthony Melton, both players who could add depth and playoff experience, but nothing has been finalized. The big question is whether this silence means the front office is working on a big, surprise move behind the curtain, or if they're simply waiting for the market to settle. Either way, time is ticking, and other contenders in the West, like the Nuggets, Mavericks, and yes, the Lakers, are already making Lakers and Warriors logos, LeBron James and a mystery Warriors player. Speaking of the Lakers, here's the wildest headline of the day. Reports, and let's be clear, these are still rumors, suggest that Los Angeles could be eyeing a $121 million Warriors star as part of a massive trade. And here's the kicker, LeBron James' name has been floated as a potential piece in that deal. Now, could LeBron actually end up in a Warriors jersey? Realistically, it's a long shot. The salary cap math would be tricky, the Lakers front office would need to buy into a post-LeBron future, and the Warriors would have to decide if a short-term gamble is worth their long-term flexibility. Still, the fact that this rumor is even out there speaks volumes about how teams view the Warriors, as a franchise that might just swing for the fences if the right star becomes available. And honestly, a Steph-LeBron duo, even for a season, would break the internet. Kuminga contract. And then, we have the Jonathan Kuminga situation, which is starting to feel like a soap opera. Kuminga's rookie contract is coming to an end, and the Warriors are trying to lock him up long-term. But negotiations with his agent, Aaron Turner, have reportedly been tense. Some outlets have floated contract figures as high as $150 million over multiple years. Both sides are disputing the numbers, but what's clear is that Kuminga